Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek Kumar. As we all know, the world is battling with coronavirus. We read in news, we watch on TV. But what is coronavirus? Coronavirus, which is also known as COVID-19, is an infectious disease which is caused by a virus. The virus which is responsible for coronavirus is known as SARS-CoV-2. Coronavirus is an airborne disease. That means this disease spreads through droplets of saliva. These saliva droplets ejected from body during sneeze and coughing. The first ever case of coronavirus was observed in Wuhan in 2019. The symptom of coronavirus. The most common symptoms of coronavirus are fever, dry cough, fatigue, along with loss of smell and taste. In some cases, shortness of breath, loss of appetite is also observed. In severe cases, confusion, persistent pain, and pressure in chest, high temperature are also observed. So as we read in news that coronavirus is evolving and new variants or strains are getting discovered. What do we understand by mutation? All viruses include coronaviruses. They evolve over time to ensure their chances of survival. When a virus replicates and makes copies of itself, sometimes small changes occur. These small and minute changes are known as mutation. A virus with one or more new mutation is referred as a variant of original version. But here a question arises. Why do a virus need to mutate? Or why virus needs new variant? When a virus is widely circulating in a population and causing many infections, chances of mutation increases. The more opportunity a virus has to spread, more it needs to replicate. Most of viral mutations have little to no impact on their viral ability, such as infection rate and disease rate. But depending on where these changes are locating on genetic material, some of these changes may affect virus properties such as transmission and severity of disease. So basically, virus mutate to ensure its survival chances and to become resistant to vaccination mechanism and body antibodies mechanism. How do we name SARS-CoV variant? The established nomenclature system of naming and tracking of SARS-CoV genetic lineage is by PANGO. But these names are too complicated and normal people from non-scientific background cannot understand this name. To overcome this problem, WHO made a team of scientists to decide the solution of this problem and how to overcome this problem. So they decided that they will keep the name of these variants in Greek alphabet, such as alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. The naming process is further classified into two parts. The one is variant of interest, which is also known as VOI, and other is variant of concern, VOC. Variant of interest. This is a variant with reduced neutralization by antibodies, which is generated by previous infection and vaccination. VOC, variant of concern. These variants with clear clinical correlation evidence of an increase in transmission rate and disease severity. This is a table of different variant of coronavirus. We will discuss this variant in detail. First, we have alpha variant. Alpha variant is also known as lineage B.1.1.7. The alpha variant was first documented in United Kingdom in September 2020, and alpha variant got its designation at 18 December 2020. Alpha variant, also known as B.1.1.7 in scientific language, but in layman term, alpha variant is known as alpha variant. Alpha variant is 40 to 80% more transmissible than its wild type. Means its alpha variant is 40 to 80% more infectious as compared to its basic version. Alpha variants were responsible for infection surge in United Kingdom. Alpha variant were responsible for first corona wave in United Kingdom. The new symptoms were also recorded, such as chills and fever, high fever, and runny nose, which was not absorbed in previous version of coronavirus. Second version is beta version. Beta version is also known as lineage B.1.315. Beta version was observed firstly documented in South Africa in May 2020, and it got its designation in 18 December 2020. Beta variant was firstly detected in Nelson Mandela Bay metropolitan area of East Cape province in South Africa. The first case was documented in October, but the phylogeographic analysis suggested that these variants were present in South Africa in May. Researchers report this variant was higher among young people with no underlying health condition and able to infect young people. This beta variant of coronavirus was spreading more severe disease as compared to alpha variant. Spreading rate was very high if we compare the spreading rate of beta variant to alpha variant. And this variant was responsible for second wave in South Africa. The next variant is Gamma variant. Gamma variant was first documented in Brazil in November 2020, and it got its designation in 11th Jan 2021, infection in early 2021. The spreading rate of Gamma was more than beta variant. The researchers stated that this variant has higher chances of transmission than beta variant, and the severity was also increased. The next variant is Delta variant. Delta variant, also known as lineage B.1.617.2. This variant was first observed in India. It was earliest documented in October 2020, and the name of date of designation of this virus is 11th May 2021. Some public health of England observed that the secondary attack rates to be 51 to 61% higher than the alpha variant. COVID-19 vaccines are effective in preventing severe disease or hospitalization from the infection with this variant. Although some evidence suggested that vaccinated people are more likely to develop symptoms from Delta variant than any other variant of coronavirus. This is because the virus mutated over time and learned how to react, how to fight against the antibodies which are previously created by vaccination and disease. So what do we get from this? Coronavirus is continuously evolving to ensure its sustainability and presence in human species. So how do we stop these mutations? The only method to stop this variant is to break the chain of coronavirus and to stop the spread rate. We can stop that by social distancing and taking all measures that are issued by WHO and also by vaccination.